too much, I'ma do the almighty. You know I got it, you know I'm a legend. You know I'm the one, I do not come in second. Please do not tempt me, don't hold it.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington.
These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Lance now on first down.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack.
Lance.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
On third and long, it's Lance.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
No, that's me.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Go, it's me.
26 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers.
Go, it's me.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. And opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so second and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Lance a handoff here to Mostert.
Let's go, it's me.
By a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
By Kittle.
Lay down, big old boy.
That's good for only a couple. I think defensively, you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run.
I thought he did a nice job there of reading the coverage and realized he didn't have anything downfield. So what quarterback doesn't love having a running back who's a terrific safety valve that he can dump the ball off to and turn it into a big hitter anyway?
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They hand it off to Mostert.
No, that's
and now
me.
Mostert is going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. They'll try it now with Mostert. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Hey.
Here's Mostert. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On 2nd down, Mostert.
Get up in the boys.
A couple taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Mostert.
What?
Take it in.
I missed the tackle.
San Francisco. Raheem Mostert.
I missed the tackle.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Gold with the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go, 12, man.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for Seattle.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
And will be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Niners are going to have it here at their own 15.
I tried to put it over his head.
They tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And down he'll go at the 25. A good down to possibly take a shot. And, in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Shotgun now for Lance. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Come here, my boy.
It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Come here, my boy.
Time rolls around. Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Throwing his Lance on third down. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
I didn't let this nigga just...
10, 5, touchdown, 49ers.
I didn't let this boy...
Deebo Samuel.
I didn't let this boy Deebo Samuels meet the
And the 49ers have now taken the lead. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
What were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to
tighten up out there, man. We don't play like that, man.
They weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something
I know damn well we don't play like that.
They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw taking.
I know damn well we don't play like that,
man.
man.
Here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. So in the second quarter, he's already.
I know damn well we don't play like that, man.
100, the magic number for a really good game for a receiver. So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Throwing on first down is Lance. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
Mostert. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gold to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Peaks.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
That's taken in by Eskridge, complete.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Should be done.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
We got to turn up this time. Yo, we finna come all the way back. We down 14.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now Wilson on first down. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. To throw again on second down. Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They go back to Carson here on second. Carson, the first down and more. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. On first down, Wilson. He'll check that down to Carson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On second down, here's Penny. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up first.
No.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. The extra point now coming from Myers. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Myers now to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Lines up and lets it go for Samuel.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play there for the Niners.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
On the handoff, this is Mostert.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple.
Shut it down.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
His throw's
going to be incomplete.
Hold down to a field goal.
Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for.
And that'll make it third down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about an on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
That's if you don't throw no pick.
They need it. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 13.
That's if you don't throw no pick.
Past the 20.
Let's go.
It's a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision.
Tie this game up, man.
See plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good
tie this game up,
because
man.
You can't see everything out there.
Yeah.
See the play unfold, feel what's going on,
Yeah.
and then get to the right
hurt my
spot
guys.
and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Let it go. That's us. That's us. Let it go.
To fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not your own red zone.
Let it go, boy.
Tightened, isn't it?
That's
Because
us. Keep showing it.
And the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble now, great field position. They'll run on first down. It's Carson.
Get up in there, baby.
He'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
55
rushing
yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll get about
go,
3
Carson.
just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros. I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. Once more, Penny.
Drive up in there!
Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are going to take
That's how you
the lead.
come out and put up motherfucking
Now
points,
Myers
man.
for the extra point.
21 unanswered. 21
That
unanswered.
makes it a 28-21 game.
That's how you come out at the half. Put up 21 unanswered.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Not again.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. He's back to throw. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard
Defense.
line.
Step up, guys.
Exactly what they were looking for.
Step
They get
up,
another
D.
gain like that,
Y'all
they'll be
know
right
what
there
to
in
do.
field goal range.
And the tension building.
Y'all know what to do.
Back to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is caught.
Ooh, man, he went right over my head. I
Debo
looked
Samuel
him running, man.
with
You know
his
what I'm
second
saying?
touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this
little
game
shit
here
boy.
in the final minutes. Now goal for the extra point. And no sweat, he
He
kicks
answered
it
it.
through, and we are tied
He
here
answered
in
it.
the 4th.
He answered it, man. But if it's a lot of time on the clock.
So right back to square
Lot
one,
of time
tied
on
at
the
28
clock.
as he kicks it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call
I'ma
another
challenge
play,
you.
but if
I
they
seen
don't,
you.
it's hurry up to the line
I'ma
of
challenge
scrimmage
you, though.
and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. On second down, it's Carson. A beautiful fake.
Oh, he gone! Man,
And they work this
let's do this.
across the 45. 87 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass
Let's
right
do
there,
it.
including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Wilson to throw. He lets
He
it
gone.
fly for Lockett. And this is caught inside.
He gone.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
How you break the tie at the end, baby?
I just don't know. Another big touchdown.
That's how you break the
Late
tie
in
at the
game.
end.
They look like they're in control, but still.
At
there's a
the
chance.
end.
Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the
Better
extra point
get in there.
themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took
That's how you break the tie
in the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused.
And boy.
Celebrating a win.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. One possession game. Time very much a factor.
Yeah, I'm going to back them up. I got respect for
this situation.
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed.
I got respect.
And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation.
Yeah.
Go downfield.
Got respect for him, boy.
Get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out.
Yeah. Man to man.
They'll look to throw. Finding He's going to pick up a first down here. Is that
man to man.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. He'll look to throw.
Oh, they going to let that happen?
And he is across and in for the score. And
double team the Samuels, man.
They
let that happen.
Or they can go for two and go for the win.
Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top two options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? With a lot of
then they let you get up in there for two. Ooh.
Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage.
Good.
Not easy for a rookie to do.
Good.
Oftentimes they get one look and they make their decision off of that. He went through three. That was impressive.
Good ass game.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25.
Game, man.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
Oh, he picked it to end it.
Third time. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This one caught by Kittle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And go for it, huh?
Lance going to throw. Sanders.
Now you want to treat me like a hoe and go for it. Now you want to treat me like a hoe and go for it.
Get the football back.
All I know, partner, is that with every play call.
Now you want to treat me like a hoe and go for it. You know what I'm saying? You want to treat me like a hoe.
Boy, we can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control. And yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the two-score.
You knew where I was going with it. You knew where I was going. I ain't even tripping.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays
I ain't
themselves.
even tripping, man. I had to show him I wasn't no
Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they
gonna win for 2 and 1 that bitch.